Hello, everybody. Welcome to the We Are Legion podcast. I'm your host for today. I am Jammin. Want everyone go around introducing themselves and just a little thing about you.
I'm Red. I'm a syrup sucker. Apparently. Is that good enough introduction for me, or should I say what I actually do around here?
No, you
Probably
should say
say what
what you
you actually
actually do.
do.
Other than just,
Okay. All
it's
right.
universally known that you just suck syrup. So how
Uh,
about something a little bit else?
okay. Fine. You goddamn stoner. Let's see here. I am the editor of everything around here. You got a video? I'll go do it. I'm working on my 2 new channels. Well, not mine hosting. Google, fuck you for watching. I'm working on my friend K stuff, and I'm working on this.
So basically, you just get no sleep.
Yeah, I woke up 2 hours before this, and you can see the bags underneath my eyes.
Okay. How about the next person? We've heard enough from your sad life.
I'll go next then, maybe. Hi, I'm Rose. I got a sick sense of humor. The more you get to know me, and I do acting on the side. I'm trying to get into professional acting on the side, and I'm actually a semi-professional singer as well. So yeah.
Yeah, like if you actually like looked through your stuff and some of the like plays you did, you're pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I even went to like music school in Manchester, one of the best ones in the UK as well.
All right.
So
And for our final host, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Wurmington. I am a streamer of sorts. So my friend Moose over here doesn't have to edit everything because he doesn't have to edit my stuff.
Too true.
yep.
He is
Right.
a friend.
All right, it's great. Now that we've gotten everyone's introductions, why don't we start with today's topic? And so
Alrighty
today's
then.
topic is going to be, well, since we're in the month of October and Halloween is just less
Spooky
like
season,
8
spooky
days.
season.
Today's topic is ghost stories.
Oh,
We're gonna pass around the mic to everyone, explaining or telling stories that you may have had with experiencing ghosts, or just your favorite ghost story in general. And I think Rose was very excited for this one, so why don't we let her go ahead first?
I have okay, so if you don't know, I had to basically escape my family, right? And like live my life. Long story about that. Police are involved, blah blah blah. I used to live in a refuge, and if you don't know what a refuge is, it's basically a abuse shelter for women, right? And someone who's been domestic violence and stuff like that. So that's where I was living. And this place, let me tell you, it's fucking haunted as shit. Like, I where our rooms was underneath where the nursery was. So, for example, if you got like a 2-year-old, they can go to nursery for the day, right?
Right.
At night, we would hear children downstairs, and us women went downstairs to check, and there's no one there. All the lights were off, and we can hear children in the other rooms, even though they were locked. It was fucking creepy. You would hear footsteps, there's no one there. The alarms would go off because the ghosts would literally set them off. There's like CCTV cameras, like, oh, it's creepy. The creepiest fucked up thing was I had gastroenteritis. And if you don't know what that is, it's terrible. Felt really ill. Everyone was catching it. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, my chest was hurting. I had a really high temperature, and it would not go away. So I'm like, do you know what? I'll just soak in a bath, just cool myself down. I wasn't feeling too good. And then within half an hour, I had the door knock. Now, in the same bathroom, before I say this is really important, by the way. There's like a boiler in the room, and it had like 2 doors. I think I told Jamin and Andrew this, and I was like petrified, like crying to them, sort of thing. So basically, in the bathroom there was like a boiler, and it had like 2 doors. Like one of them was on top to see the scale of like if the boiler's working or not, and another one is
Was
when
the boiler itself?
yeah.
Okay.
So you can't go inside it because the boiler's actually blocking the doors. So, the doors are there just to, access the boiler. So I was there just chilling out in the bath, and I heard the door knock. And I went, "Excuse me, there's a bathroom near the end of the hallway," which there was. There was like a shower with a toilet in. 5 minutes later, kept knocking again. No, 5 minutes later, kept knocking again. Telling them to fuck off every time. So I got up, I opened the door, and there's no one there. And I'm like thinking, these fucking kids making me up, blah, blah, blah. So I went inside the bath, and then the door was knocking so loud, after a few minutes, the door was knocking so loud that it nearly went off the hinges. And I was terrified at that point. I went, what the fuck's going on? And then I heard the doors in the boiler knocking and swung open. And I got my shit and left. That was terrifying. And I couldn't explain it. There was like another room called the Dove Room, and every single time you go in there, you had the TV on, but there's no one in the room. You hear a ball downstairs where the main there's like a TV and like a dining room, dining table there, and like a kitchen on the other side, and you hear like the ball, like you had like a ball downstairs, no one there, like at night. It was freaky, and they locked the doors, by the way, at night, so you can't get in the tweet. So yeah, it's I hated it there.
Oh my goodness, that sounds terrifying.
Out of all the things that I heard that were terrifying, it's they locked the kitchen at night so I couldn't get a snack. No.
I think the thing is about this building is that it was because I live in a Victorian place, so the building is Victorian, and the old. Oh my god! I gotta say another freaky story. Sorry.
Okay, but finish this one.
Okay, so the building had a lot of history. So at first it was a Victorian family lived there, but the little girl died. She was I think 5, and then it became a hospital for World War One, and then it became a B&B, and then it became a hospital for World War Two, and then it was like B&Bs for a long time, and then it became a government building, and then I don't know what happened with the government. I think they lost funding, so they sold the building. That's when it became a refuge. And then because it's been a refuge, there's been a PW here, suicides that happened even when I was there. Like one girl actually committed suicide there and died later.
Yeah, that was a rough day. Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Wow.
So yeah, it has a lot of history of death, and every single time when someone lives there, they go, "Yeah, that place is haunted." Like they don't believe in ghosts until they live there.
Wasn't that just all of England? Isn't all of them just that part of the country just haunted from all the deaths over the thousands of years?
Oh yeah, like where I live, it's so old. It's like Stone Age old. So there's like a little cave nearby, and it starts haunted. Yeah, England's just a lot of folklore and stories.
No.
So yeah, that's my experience. How about anyone else?
Andrew, do you have anything something similar to?
I mean, I could tell you the first time I saw a ghost, legit saw one. This is a weird story. So I was about 13 years old, right? And I wake up late. This whole rough sleep schedule, I've had it my whole life, right? So I wake up, I walk out my bedroom, and I look down at the hallway to see what's there, and I see an old man walking in my direction.
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, so we're talking he had a comb, he was balding, kind of a comb over. He had yellow stained fingers from the cigarettes, a red flannel, jeans that looked like stain from the railroad, and boots. Boots weren't making noise, and he's walking right towards me. So I bolt, okay? I'm gone. And I immediately run to my parents there is an old man upstairs. Who the hell let him in? Right?
Turns out it's just your sleep paralysis demon.
Oh, no. It gets weirder.
Weirder? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could tell a story about sleep paralysis and that experience, but that's another one. But, so I run down. Of course, my brother immediately hears me running down, saying there's someone there. So he runs up and investigates, and he looks at me like there was no one there. And then they asked me who I saw. And then that's when my dad goes in the back and grabs out some pictures. And he pulls one out and goes, "Did he look just like this?" And believe it or not, it is the exact image of the guy I saw. I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "That's the previous owner of the house. He died in the backyard with a heart attack." I'm like, okay, so good to know he's still here. I started petting the wall. "I'll treat the house nicely. I'll treat the house nicely." Like, oh, I was just done it, because anyone I told this ghost story with, especially like the scientists, like, "Oh, it could be the pipes vibrating, could be this." Like, then why did I see so much detail of someone I never met that they had to show me existed? And I go, well,
Yeah.
especially your brain remembers things, like the color was in black and white. How could I tell the flannel was red? It's just one of the most weirdest experiences I've ever had. Just flat out, plain as day, someone walking on by. If I could tell one more, since mine was kind of short. Freakiest experience I had was my one friend at college who passed away. We went to her funeral.
Oh, yeah.
Bless her heart, miss her every day. But it's like, we're at the funeral, and I put the flower on the grave, and as I'm walking by, I accidentally bump into a Marine. And I just go, "Oh, excuse me." And then I keep walking, and for some reason, as I'm walking, everyone has stopped, and I turn around, they're looking at me as if I got 3 heads. I'm like, "What?" "I bumped into someone." "Andrew, there was no one there." "What the hell do you mean?" And I look at the next grave over, Marine. I can't explain it. I was like, well, I'm either crazy and need some pills or just sleep. I'm gonna go in the car now.
Didn't like everyone tell you that you bumped into like nothing?
Yes. I bumped into nothing,
Yeah.
but the way my body moved was I hit something.
Oh, jeez, man.
So, yeah. Apparently, instead of spirits or specters, I actually just bump in and talk to people that aren't just there. So that's fun. I took
That's
mental tests. I've passed them all. I don't know what the hell it is.
Love how
What
you
about-
specifically say, "Yeah, I did my mental test." Yeah,
I have.
I'm not insane.
I have. I actually got, like, there were psychologists, like, students there that wanted to test me, and I passed it. Like, I'm perfectly sane. So I was like, okay, we're just going to pretend this never happened.
It's just Ashton Kutcher pulling the most elaborate prank on you.
Yeah, I know,
He's
right?
back to prank you.
Ashton
The ghost
Kutcher.
of his MTV show will never
First
die.
he destroys 2.5 men. Next job, destroys my life.
For
Alright.
those young listeners listening, yeah, that's how that's how old I am. I still remember that show.
Well,
Wow.
I remember that show.
I don't even never even heard of it.
What?
Yeah.
All right, before we run off on topic, Worm, do you have any interesting? Well, not really interesting, but do you have any ghost stories?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Excuse me. Back in high school, I was in a computer after school program, and we were doing a little fair. And just like a couple weeks or a couple days prior, I was told that one of the guidance counselors were killed a long time ago.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, not worried about it. I'm keeping it pushing. I'm in the I'm going from the basement of the school to the first floor to get the computer equipment needed to start the fair. And all of a sudden, in the hallway going back or coming from the basement, it starts getting really cold. The hallway is really cold, and then I walk out of the hallway to get the stuff, and there's like it's all normal warmth again. And I shrug it off. I'm like, that fine. Like the AC's in the wrong spot of the high school. And I come back, and I walk past this door that's opened all the way and held open to the wall. And like out the corner of my eye, I see just a woman's face pressed against the window.
Oh God.
God.
Oh.
And
Oh, no.
I back up, I take a double take, and nobody's there. And I look behind the door to see if like somebody was there. Nobody was there, and the door's like right up against the wall, so nobody was fitting there.
Yeah.
And then once I saw the woman's face, and I went downstairs, I'm freaking out. And then I have to go for another run, and one of my friends are with me, and then the room's like normal again. Like my hair wasn't standing up, it wasn't cold anymore, and it was just normal again. But for that like one walk through, I was just getting stared at by a dead person through a window on the other side of a door. And then because that one was short, still in high school, I was going to one of my friends' Halloween parties. I was walking there, and I live near a just a like chunk of woods. So I was walking around the woods area, and there's like this little park area, and apparently there was like one or two suicides near the woods, in the woods or near them somewhere. I think it was like overdoses or suicides in the park area.
Oof.
So I'm walking past, and I feel like I'm getting stared at. I feel like I could feel somebody like looking at me, and my heartbeat starts going up, and I start feeling like I'm in danger. And I look, and there's this guy, like just a black shadow, like sitting on a stump. And I'm just looking at him, like, is that a guy there? Like, what's going on? And I just keep walking down the street, because I don't know if it's some psychopath just sitting on a stump, because I live in a not so great part of town. And like I walk a couple more steps down the road, and that shadow's just not there anymore. There was didn't see him walking away, didn't see anything happen. It was just like person on stump, look away, try to get some distance, look back, person on stump's gone.
It seems like he was trying to sell you something.
He may have been. And the first thing that came to mind when I was like walking away from it was that somebody that like committed suicide over here and was like making their presence known? Because normally, like when I've seen a ghost before, something has always like popped into my head. So like, and I usually like think that's what I've seen. So the first time when I saw the ghost in the hallway, the first thing that came to mind was the guidance counselor. And then the first thing that came to mind when I saw this person on the stump was a suicide victim.
Oh,
so
oof, god damn.
Yeah.
That's always rough.
So I will tell something kind of similar to it. I didn't really see anything, but it was like a bunch of like noises. So I was living with my my sister-in-law's like family. This was right around the time where I was living in Anton, Texas. So everything is just dust and dry out over there. Mostly farmlands.
Yeah.
So they were living in like this church, like this old renovated church that apparently they told me that the preachers would sacrifice and torture these kids.
What?
What kind of rumor shit? What?
Oh my god!
Fucking bail.
Yeah, so sometimes during like at night you would hear like footsteps running back and forth. You would hear like child laughing. You go check it out, and there's just nothing there. Everybody's asleep. Both doors are locked from in and outside because there were those type of people who did that shit.
Yeah.
And well, they also had this trailer that they were telling me about that was also haunted. So one night, me and I can't remember. It was my sister-in-law's brother's like friend, and we wanted to go explore this. We wanted to go explore the trailer and go check it out. So when we went inside, and mind it, it's like a very small trailer. So you really there's not really much to explore. other than, like the garbage that's inside of there. So we just sat down like in the most empty part of the room, and I just pulled out my simple phone and, hit record on the audio. And we were just, sitting there, really didn't hear nothing for a while. I believe we sat there for about like 10 minutes before we were like, all right, it's getting colder, getting dark. We need to head back inside because I'm getting tired. But we take that recording and then we hook it like to the car, to like this car that the dude had, and we played it. So for about like the first 2 minutes, we just hear nothing. And then all of a sudden, I just hear my name in a very dark, growled tone.
Oh, that's when you get your shit out of there.
Yeah, so it was nothing for a little bit, and then all I just hear is Ben. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I didn't want anything to do with after that. Like, it was just only 2 people that went out that night, so there was like nobody else around us to like try to prank us or anything. We just sat in a dark place and then just recorded on a normal phone. It was just such the trippiest thing. And then later that night, like I tried going to bed, and during the middle of the night, I think like I got grabbed and then pushed off of where I was sleeping, because I usually sleep on a couch or something. So it's like, I mean, yeah, you can possibly fall off on a couch, but I don't really roll around when it comes onto a couch, and yet I fell off that couch.
When you tell me about that, actually.
Yeah, it was just... Yeah, I remember telling you that, because back then you were like really the only person I was able to talk to back then.
Yeah, it was.
It was so scary back then.
I think you messaged me at night. I can't remember now, and you said, I think I just got pushed off the sofa, and I thought, oh, it must be a kid playing. You went, no, everyone's asleep, and I go, what? And you went, yeah, everyone's asleep. Like, I got pushed, and I went, sage the fucking place, sage it, bless it, get some holy water.
Holy water.
I don't think
there's 2 options with that kind of place. You either burn it to the ground and then douse it with holy water, or just douse with holy water first.
I don't think, you see, holy water wouldn't have worked at all, because I've heard some other ghost stories from like some of the family members that live there. Yeah, they see Satan.
What?
What's my mom doing down there?
Yeah, and like when you look around like at this town that's like pretty much just waste, it's pretty much just like a ghost town. You see like Freemason symbols all around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, what the fuck is this town? Is it like just full of like cult worshippers and drug addicts?
That was like my old town. Like, it was very, there was a lot of folklore around like where I used to live, and that was like really creepy. I remember when I was living in Russia, that was like also like a lot of folklore too.
Well, didn't you live in Moscow?
Not in the city. Me and my dad like the countryside of it, but I remember one time I went over to Germany for a few months and I remember there was a lot of stories about the Black Forest, how like people
you never go Black Forest.
Yeah, like just people just disappear. Like you go inside and people never come out again. And we went to Romania as well, and there was like this other dark forest, and it's like a very well known folklore that this girl came out. She went missing for 5 years in the forest and came out, and she was like the exact same age, and she don't remember a thing for those 5 years. She was just like act like she just never been missing. It was really weird. And then there was like this shepherd that went in the forest, and him and his sheep went missing and never came out. Yeah, there was a lot.
Well, I was gonna say, like, we're talking about symbols. Little bit off topic thing. In my town, on a church, there's an actual swastika on it because it was built in 1910.
Wait, really?
Yes, because the swastika back then meant peace. Nowadays,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it doesn't.
does.
No, it
No, it
does
does
not.
not anymore.
That's like, wait, that's the Buddhism.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually
symbol.
straight as well. It's not on an angle. It's an actual straight symbol of it.
It's at a perfect 90-degree angle.
Yeah, but if you turn it 90 and everyone's like, how? And then someone goes, it's made of brick in 1910. How are we supposed to know that was going to happen?
Yeah.
Paint over it.
That's
Paint
what
over.
we kept trying to do, but it keeps coming back. The paint wears off in that exact brick layout.
Keep painting it.
Plaster over it.
Something.
Yeah,
Oh,
Man, I'm sorry, that must have been so creepy, you seeing that face out of, like, nowhere.
Oh, on the window? Yeah. Oof.
Wow.
all right. Well, we're gonna go a little side topic off here, just to kind of lighten the mood about other things.
Okay.
What kind of video games are y'all playing?
I'm sorry, you said lighten the mood and press the button.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So what games have you been recently or playing or excited for?
I cannot wait till Sims 5.
Is that in
Sims 5?
development?
Yeah,
What's-
there's rumors about Sims 5 coming over. I mean, the reason why I like Sims is because I can, like, kill people. And then, like, I actually had one Sim that married and had sex with the Grim Reaper, and they had a child, and it was half dead. That was fun.
So it does stay on topic with our ghost story.
Yeah,
It does. It somehow goes. See, I like the video games where you get to fuck death and make death babies.
I even had, like, ghost
Nice.
scare the other Sims. I had, like, a full generation of, like, a house, and all the ghosts kept scaring the Sims. It was hilarious, just because I can, and you can get the ghosts to do tasks and stuff. It was hilarious.
I've only played the second one, if I remember.
And no, I'm for the fourth one. I think it's because, like, the age thing. But yeah.
Who's next?
What about you?
Oh, for video games, I have been playing a lot of the driving games. There's one I've had forever, and I've just never played it. It's called Wreckfest. And the game is absolutely hilarious. Like, I would recommend it to you guys. You could drive sofas.
Yeah.
You could drive anything from a sofa to a big rig, and
I mean, that's just here in Texas. I mean,
yeah, imagine Texas, the driving game, bro. That's what it is. And you were encouraged. It's like kind of a little bit of Burnout, where you're encouraged to wreck people.
Yeah, that's pretty much the traffic here. I mean, we're just playing Burnout all day.
True.
Yeah.
But other video games I'm excited about. My Beautiful Paper Smile is a horror game that just came out, like chapter 4. I have to replay it because I forgot to grab the save file because I thought Steam saved those. It didn't. So, but I'm like, now I get to play the whole game in just one sitting. That's cool. I don't have to wait. Okay, here's a chapter. I gotta wait some months. Here's chapter 2 and 3. I gotta wait months in between. Now I can just play the whole thing out. I'm excited about that. I guess the gaming channel that I'm hosting, Google. Anyway, finishing Evil Within is gonna be fun. Medium and We Happy Few are like some of the games I'm like really excited.
I think I the one told you about We Happy Few, didn't I?
You still haven't finished the Evil Within?
No, because I was streaming it, and then I haven't streamed in a year, it feels like. I know it's only been a few months, but I think this Monday I finally got some time to stream. So I'll get back to
Yeah,
that.
that's the same thing on me too. I haven't streamed in a while.
Worm's
try to
been
get back
killing it.
into that. Yeah, Worm's been killing it with the stream. If you want to find him,
Yeah.
twitchtv.com/Wurmington. Go check it out.
How's the
It's a good
streaming,
guy.
by the way, Worm?
It's been all right.
Just
Trying to find another popular game to play. I've been really waiting for the Elden Ring.
I was just about to ask you about Elden Ring too.
dude,
It's-
January 9th, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm getting it.
I'm really excited.
That's really cool.
Oh, I don't know if anyone's heard. There's rumors of Bloodborne getting ported to the PC. And
Ooh.
Bloodborne 2 coming out.
Ooh, okay. So I've never really played Bloodborne. I've been wanting to check that game out.
You
for a
will love
while.
it. It is
I mean,
the one Souls
pretty
game
cool.
I've played besides Fire carrying me through Code Vein.
I mean, 3 is the only Souls game I've ever played. So you,
Sorry.
What?
Oh no, I thought you heard that. Go on.
yeah. So like, I know people think that that's not really the best Souls game to start with, but it's the only one I played. I like it. It's fun.
That's also the first one I started on too.
I see.
As a Souls rookie, do I play Dark Souls the original or Dark Souls remastered?
I say just play the one you want to play. Which one you think is fun? I don't know.
But I'm saying, like, do I play the OG Dark Souls or play the remaster that came out? Because I keep looking at that remaster version.
They're basically the same.
Okay.
So either or is fine.
All right, sounds good. All right, that's to the list of games I'm going to scream and excited for.
Well, for
I
me,
think I
I'm
told you about Be Happy Few, didn't I?
Yes. Although I felt bad because she told me that it's like the Russians one, I think. It might be about communism. Okay, I get into the game, and I see the German eagle. I'm like, oh, these aren't the Russians.
These are Nazis.
Yeah, it's dark. We Happy Few is fucking dark. I recommend it to you guys. It is a game where you find out that Germans won World War II in the side of Britain, but they've drugged, but they've drugged everybody to think that the British won.
Yes.
And
yeah,
it's
that sounds
fucking
like
creepy.
what we're gonna do.
It's like a alternate universe if the Germans won, basically, and it's really good. I cannot wait for you to watch Sally's.
Oh, so, yeah, I don't know how far I am with Arthur's story because I have to go back and remake everything. Should we probably talk about that? What happened to me? Or no? I don't want to hijack the show.
You know, go ahead. We'll give you the time to do that.
Okay, so I originally was on YouTube for about, I was gonna say January, would been 6 years. Had a long history. And then suddenly this past September, my channel was instant deleted out of fucking nowhere. And it was over a video. It was like this game. I could probably say the name of the game. We don't show anything. It was over Steamy Sextet, a game that was I censored. You need to. And it was like a funny game and whatever. It was rejected the first time I uploaded it. And I said, hey, I'm going to appeal it once and see if they approve it. If they don't, then I'm deleting every adult game I've ever done. Right? So this is back in July of 2020. And they approved the video. We cut to September 2021. They take it down. So I thought, hey, okay. You know, no harm, no foul. They decided, hey, we approved it before. We decided, no. But, hey, no harm, no foul. No strikes. Okay. About to go to bed. 2 a.m. Your channel's deleted. Excuse me?
Yeah.
So I appeal it, and within 20 minutes, they basically gave me the business version of get fucked.
Yeah.
Where I went on a rant. I called up Rose immediately. I was like, mother, I listed every person I hated. Like, they get to have a platform, but me play adult game, oh no, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, like person like Mini Lad, for instance.
Oh,
he can keep,
let's not
like,
get me
his
started
channel.
on that. Well, that's a
we
different
can have
podcast for a
topic
different
about
day.
Movie Lad and just go on about
Yeah,
that.
no.
But that's not for today's episode.
Yeah, that's on the podcast episode. People who have let me down, but that's a long list, and for everyone else, I'm at the top.
We can pretty much just put that in a category of pedos and speedos.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh Christ! Anyway,
So yeah, game excited. I'm excited for.
oh wait, I wasn't done with my channel getting deleted. You son of a bitch! You told me I could hijack the show. I'm hijacking it. I set my phone to steal.
Yeah, it was a porn channel. Of course, they deleted it.
It wasn't though. It fucking wasn't. It was like what? The most popular videos were the adult games, but they were all censored. Hell, one of them censored it for me, so I was like, "Thank you." And they're all age gated. YouTube tell me to age gate it and then delete. So I'm in the process of now that I'm hosting channels. The channel owner, bless them, of dealing with my dumbass. I now get a new gaming channel where I get to edit the videos because I'm getting rid of the everyday schedule. I tried that once. Never, ever, ever doing it again. I'm gonna hire editors to do that for me. And the weirdest part was we're talking about We Happy Few. The first time I did the video, since it was daily, I just basically, here, toss the video up and go. It was like an hour and 15 minutes. I re-edited it, 48. I cut about half an hour of dead air. It was like, holy shit. And every video I've made now, guys, is much shorter and way more fun to watch. So, podcast listeners, how we get links going?
Also, with your videos as well. You know how like you used to just ramble on and just like go off topic all the time. Now you finally got the time to edit. You can finally cut all that shit out and just make it look like it's all like all planned out. You know.
I thought you were going to mention rambling. I thought you were going to mention the fact that as part of working with a channel owner, you need a sports channel. We're giving you a home, so here's your hockey home. Leave everyone else the hell alone. Fantastic.
So go and subscribe to RedEyedCritic.
Yes.
Go and subscribe to RedEyedCritic.
Red Crook.
Oh, you sack of shit. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, Reg. Worm with the comeback. That's
Me and Andrew were talking about you, Worm, about like your comebacks is just like amazing. There's no
mean my
swearing
favorite
in it.
clip ever? Hey, Jack, do you need to take the stats to the bushes over there?
You trolling that?
Rose, 2 points for chocolate day.
Oh my god!
I forgot this podcast is a point system, and whoever's the winner of this at the end of the podcast gets to host next podcast.
Oh wait, so the points matter? What the fuck? Oh, I just got like negative 25 for hijacking. Damn it!
Andrew, you get 1 point for your pity.
Oh, negative 24. Thank you.
Oh my God.
No. Rose is at 2, Worm's at 5, and get wrecked.
Oh, all right. What games are you excited for?
Oh boy, since the game I've been playing since I was a wee little lad, and that's just Halo. Yeah, pretty excited for that one.
Yeah. That I imagine. Oh, we should fucking mention Splitgate. I've been playing that nonstop.
Yeah, you have. You freaking surpassed me so much that I don't think I'll be able to catch up to you in the ranks.
Yeah. The best way to explain Splitgate is Call of Duty health, Halo armor, and kind of the weapons, but not really. And you add a portal gun to your wrist. And it's tons of fun. Like, it looks like a Halo clone. It's not. You just have 100 health and regen. Good luck.
Yeah, that game's pretty fun. For a while.
For what? I've played 60 days in a row now by the time this comes out.
I mean, for me, when I continuously play that game, like after a few matches, I'm like, all right, I'm done with this gimmick. Like, because the portal system kind of does get like a little bit like campy as well too.
Oh,
bit samey.
I'll just have one enemy camp in their like little specific spot where they know they can just get nothing but kills and not really do much.
I've become the camper hunter in that game. I swear, I know every camping spot in the map now. I just go hunt them down.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, for a free-to-play game, though, it does have a lot of, like, modes, so there's pretty much endless possibilities to play in that game. It's really fun. Y'all should go check it out.
Well, what game are you excited for?
Elden Ring. That's like the biggest thing that I'm excited for.
Oh, nice.
Another game would be I've been playing Vermintide 2 a lot, and the people that made this game, it's Left 4 Dead, but you kill rat people,
Okay.
and
This sounds like
they're
Warhammer.
it is Warhammer.
Fuck yeah!
They're making a Warhammer 40K version of it. So you get to play as Space Marines, fighting some, like, doing some other kind of Left 4 Dead-esque thing, and I'm really, really excited for that.
That's so cool.
Hey, Worm, you're gonna hate me.
What?
I just realized I had Warhammer Vermintide this entire time.
2?
Yep.
Oh, I do hate you.
That must have been a humble bundle I don't even remember about. Okay, remind me afterwards to install that.
Andrew, 2 points for never installing your games.
Woo!
Yeah, I know, right?
I know, right? It's like, hey, we're all gonna get this new game. Try it out. Oops, I forgot to install.
What were you
I'm
doing
just
this
forgetful
entire
about
time?
everything.
I forgot.
I'm just
Making
forgetful about
coffee.
everything.
Not making coffee the entire time. There was a hockey game on the way, and I had to stop and watch it.
Part of making the coffee. That's all
No,
I'm hearing.
you gotta climb the mountains of Colombia, and that's how you get your coffee beans. That's how it happens, right?
Did you get more of the top of the morning coffee? Is that what you're referencing here?
I mean, I got the dark roast, or was it midnight oil? I haven't gotten the 2 new ones.
Oh, that's usually the one I usually get. That's the best flavor.
Yeah, no, like, the stronger the coffee, the better. Even though my body resists caffeine like it resists communism.
Aren't you the Tsar Moose?
No, czars weren't communist!
Andrew, 1 point for resisting
Not yet.
communism.
Nice. It was after the czars died and communism happened. You see, the czars protected y'all from communism.
I'm not here.
Yeah, before we started this podcast, I was playing just tons of Halo MCC, and I had one of those matches where it was like 4 against 2 because all of my other teammates just quit.
Oh.
I got like 43 kills in one match.
Real good.
That's good. Let me do
Well,
an impression of Jammin. I'm gonna start this podcast and flex on y'all with my Halo skills.
Yeah, Ben, 2 points for flexing on them. Get right.
Award points to yourself now. It's a way you guarantee you're the host next time.
No, because I'm gonna automatically take 2 points away from me from flexing.
Oh. And thus everything is even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Next topic?
yeah, next topic. Or, any end of the ghost stories that y'all might have?
I got one.
What's the
I got
topic?
one. This is gonna
We
be...
were right back on ghost stories. Okay, everyone,
We're right
back
get
on
your
ghost
spooky pants on.
Actually, I got a few with this one. So when I lived in the refuge, there was this woman with like 2 little girls. Well, there's 2. She had 3 children. So one child was like a few months old, like a toddler, and then she had the other 2 girls, and one was about 4, and the other one was 7, something like that. And one time, the little girl who was 4, her sister, was at school, and her little brother was in nursery, and it was just on her own because she's just too old to go to nursery, but too young to go to high school. Primary school. Infant school. Ignore me. Basically kindergarten. So it's like that weird year where she's not allowed to go anywhere. So she was just hanging out with her mum. I was downstairs. We were all watching. I was watching like an archaeological thing, and the mum was like really interested, and the kid was too. And I'm like, okay, let's go and talk about pirates and stuff. and then the other women came downstairs, and we all just trying to chatting like we normally do. And then suddenly the little girl, she was just sat on her own, in like the center of like where the sitting room is, and she started talking to herself, and we're like, "Hon, what you doing?" She goes, "Oh, I'm playing. You want to join?" And I go, "What you playing?" And she went, "We're playing catch ball. If you don't catch ball, you have to hop on one leg." And I went, "Oh, who taught you that?" Another little girl lived here. And we all looked at each other. There's no little girls here. The only little girl's your sister. And there's a little boy, but he's like a newborn baby. I went, who's been teaching you that? She went, a little girl who lives upstairs. Where we live? She went, no, in the attic. And we all looked at each other and went, there's no little girl lives in the attic. That was creepy. And she kept saying like how this little girl plays with her and plays catch and ball and stuff. And it was like, but there's no little girl other than your sister that's living there. So, yeah, that was something.
Oh man.
And then like one time, Andrew would tell you this. I was just talking to him in my bedroom, and my bedroom was right in the corner. There was a bathroom. There's a bathroom, like I just said, and there was a shower room. And I heard this blood curdling screaming from the two little girls. And I kind of ignored them for a few minutes. And I remember telling Andrew, Andrew, I'm going to have to go. These girls are screaming their heads off. And no one's coming up to them. And Andrew's like, yeah, sure, you can go. You're going to have to. And when they were in the bathroom, and they were like, get us out, help. I'm like, what the hell? And as I opened the door, I saw this man's shadow right behind them. And the little girls just clinged onto me for dear life. There was a man that was holding the door. He had red eyes. And I'm like, okay. So I just got hold of them. Like, the 4-year-old was just clinging on me for dear life, holding me and stuff. I was like cuddling her, like making sure she's okay. Them absolutely crying their tears out. And I was talking to the mum, and she said, I hate it here. They've been seeing so much creepy shit here. I'm getting out of here. I don't fucking care. I don't care if I'm living in a tent. It's safer than here. And I went, yeah, that's a safe bet. And then a few months later, we're in the same bathroom. There was another family that came in, and she had twin girls. No, she had twins, which is boy and a girl. An older boy, he was like 14, 13. And she had another little girl. So it was like a big family of like 6 of them. And I remember she was bathing the twins in the bathroom, and I remember the little girl started screaming, the place down. And Charlotte left the bathroom just for a bit because she'd forgotten the bubble
mother,
bath.
Right?
Yeah, the mother.
Okay.
So the mother just left the bathroom just for a little while, and she said to me, look after them, make sure they're okay. And I went, yeah, it's fine, just for a few minutes. And I just heard Spud screaming. And me and Charlotte and the rest of the women just came in the room, and she said there was a man in the bathroom, and he had red eyes. And she's like, I don't like him. Can you please not? And ever since then, she cannot stay in that bathroom alone, like whatsoever. Someone has to be there, no matter what. That was, and then other children kept saying the same thing. There was a man.
Not to cut off your story, because it's kind of a similar thing, but the thing that just popped in my head, and I want to ask before I forget, is this the same bathroom where you had the doors opening?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. The same exact bathroom, which is even more creepier. And I hated going in there. I'd rather go in the shower room than that. I only went in there during the day. But any at night, no one ever goes in there, and I hated it. Absolutely hated that place.
It's just the leaky pipes or the wind. The wind did it.
Yeah, the pipe vibrating and makes man with red eyes that holds door. Proof that, scientists.
But yeah, it was. I've only seen the man once, in the bathroom. But you know that when you go in, like Worm said, there's something about it that does not that's not right. That's what it felt like. So
Jeez.
yeah.
So we're gonna
If
talk
I
about
just
the one
saw
time.
the man.
Sorry,
Go on, hon.
I just remembered. I remember the one time I was on a FaceTime call with Rose while she was staying on the shelter, and she poked the phone out the hallway so I could see towards that door, and I said, "Close the door immediately."
Yeah.
So I saw on camera what looked to me someone with just eyes staring in the bathroom. I'm like, "Close the door now! Close the door now! Close it now!" I'm like, yelling. So she closed it. Does that? The second she closed it, that door starts banging. I'm like, "Yeah, don't go out tonight."
Yeah.
You got a water bottle, piss in that. Don't.
I had a sink.
We're glad you're okay.
Oh yeah, like oh my god, I hated that place.
If I just saw a
Actually
man
hated
with
that
red
place.
eyes in my bathroom, guess what? The bathroom's his. He can keep it. Fuck him.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, I hated that place. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
All right, and since we are right around Halloween, guys, what are y'all gonna be doing for Halloween this year?
I'm gonna do a makeup look.
Hey, I'm finally not gonna be stuck indoors like I was last year.
I still am.
I'm probably gonna be stuck indoors, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm even gonna do for Halloween.
What about you, Wim?
I'm either going to go to a Halloween party with some of my best friends, or I'm going to do a 24-hour stream. I'm gonna stream the Darksiders games.
Ooh.
Look
I'll
forward
come
to
and
that.
watch. I'll come and watch.
Hell yeah.
I'll pop in there, say what's up.
Didn't you like get an affiliate recently as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
You're getting your own fan base. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
The-
I've gotten. So, Andrew, like, when I first started streaming, he was talking about the algorithm. How, like it doesn't really, like, show what you're streaming until you've got an affiliate. And until then, it's, like, a pain in the ass to do,
Okay.
to get anywhere. And,
Yeah.
you know, Andrew, you're 100% correct. Because the moment I did an affiliate stream, I went from 50 followers to 60.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm only at 67, but like, just it doesn't seem like a coincidence that the stream right after getting affiliate, like, so I think you're onto something on. I think they don't give you a lot of exposure early on.
Yeah, no. If anyone is like ever struggling on Twitch, I say grow a following on a different app and then bring those people over to your Twitch. That's the advice I'd give new people. Like, for anyone listening, you're thinking about streaming, might be fun. Grow a Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Get people from everywhere because Twitch algorithm sucks ass. If you're new, you will not be found until you're affiliate. And then once you hit that 50, it's a bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get back into streaming since now I have a little more time on the weekends.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm no longer working 2 jobs, so yay.
Yay, freedoms.
I was like, first day off today. What am I gonna do? I slept and then woke up, did this podcast.
I mean, Rose could tell you, like, I've been on like a 2-week holiday, and it has been, I need to edit this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing. I want to learn After Effects, make this giant crazy intro. So it looks like I've barely done anything, but if you looked at the background, like at the timeline, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, you've been working hard a lot. I mean, I'm gonna get soon auditions for it's in my local theatre because like the big opera house where I perform is booked up for 2 years because of COVID. So yeah, good luck with that. But I'm hoping to perform at Chatsworth House maybe next year. But I'm gonna perform at a local theatre where I live at the pantomime. I've never done a pantomime before, so that's gonna be fun. Looking forward to that.
And for context, this is the first like acting thing in her area that's opened up.
Oh my god,
Since
I miss
lockdowns.
it so much.
So
like, it's okay. So where I live, there is like a professional theatre, and I did perform there, and I do know like the team there as well. They're really nice. So because of it's so backed up because of COVID, it's like they're not free for another like local theatre, like for our group to perform there for another 2 years because COVID backed up everything. And there's like basically it's where I live, there's like a five team. We're all bookings, and one of the girls, she's absolutely lovely. I know 2 of them actually, and she said to me, "Yeah, we booked up to like 2 years." So I miss acting. I miss performing on stage. I miss singing. I miss dancing. I miss all of it. It's the one thing I absolutely love and adore. So yeah.
cheers for more acting. I just like the signs like, okay, we good? Next topic? Anything?
Anything? Or are we looking to start wrapping up here in a little bit?
I didn't want to sound rude, but she sounded like Kid Muriel with the mac and cheese. More cheese! Too much macaroni!
Thanks for macaroni.
Why not more cheese? Macaroni, please.
And I'm still waiting for that fucking back payment as well. COVID.
I told you it would take forever. She sat there and made her gonna open up. I'll get my payment. Oh no, it's the British government. Wait.
Yeah. I'm still
How do
waiting.
you know? I'm American. I know everything about waiting. The Brits invented it.
He's gone to a DMV.
Just to wait.
I do know one thing though, and y'all gonna laugh at this: how the English love to queue. We fucking do.
You love to stand in line. We know. You're weird. I love y'all weird over there.
Oh, you'll love it here. It's
and by the way, if you like cut in line, it's the end of the earth. You might as well just dig your own grave at that point. Just saying.
God damn.
The British take the queues very seriously.
Yeah, we do.
At the BBC, they taught you how to queue.
Go fuck yourself!
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, that's funny.
But,
so, yeah.
God. This just feels good doing this.
I know, right? I like
but thank you all for joining me and doing this with me as well.
Oh, no problem.
Hell yeah.
We need to get the other guys involved now.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get the others involved.
Was this like a trial run?
Yeah, because we're not professional.
Am I gonna get replaced? Hey guys, we did this thing, but Red's fucking dumb, so can you take his spot?
Yeah, we
I mean, YouTube will have to decide that whether you're done or not.
Motherfucker!
That's not up to me.
It's not my fault. I'm too hot for YouTube, apparently.
Oh,
I'm just a stoner host.
The mullet's a symbol of power. They were intimidated.
Shave it off.
I am not shaving off this mullet. I would look worse bald. Guarantee you. It's either mullet or bald. There's your options, and I pick mullet.
Yeah, everyone's just gone mullet this year.
I'm telling you, no haircuts, nor anything. We've just been staying inside. I was like, hey, look what I can grow naturally.
How's your hair, Worm?
I haven't really been upkeeping it, honestly. It's also long.
Really?
Yeah, it's also a mullet.
Really? Okay.
Fuck yeah, mullet dudes, let's go.
But I wear a hat, so you can't really tell.
I need to do that. Might need to start wearing hats during recordings and going outside. Because I just let it flow. I just let it flow and and everyone looks like, what the fuck?
You should cut your head bald and call yourself Dwayne.
No.
Dwayne the Critic Mallet.
The way the critic fuck off.
Welcome to the 20-minute section of the podcast where we just rip on Andrew.
Yeah, well, welcome to the end of podcast roast. Apparently, what the fuck? I was gonna say, listen, I want The Rock. We have The Rock at home, and it's just a picture of me at home.
I've been.
Before we go, is there any any brand news that you want to tell the audience or tell each other that happened recently?
Does everyone know I got banned? I can tell the band story again.
Oh, you want? Yeah, you want?
Yeah,
you
wanna
tell
go
the
ahead
band
and give
story
that
again.
for all of our-
You can do it again.
No.
Go ahead and tell the 2 listeners who will be listening to this podcast.
You mean the 4? As we listen back, we all listen back. Like, did we sound good? Did we? Okay, yeah.
I'm allergic to hearing my own voice. I am just hoping and praying. That's all.
How are you gonna deal with it when you're editing your own videos one day?
He doesn't.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Not. I don't.
I don't edit.
You don't.
I hate
Warren's
it
gonna
so
come
much.
up making like bags of money and toss me a bag, being like, "Can you edit this shit? I can't stand my voice."
I can't. I really can't. Because I did post because I did make a YouTube channel. I did post me going through Resident Evil 8 a while ago, and I was like, I'm just gonna skip through most of this to make sure everything looks correct because I'm not going to listen to myself speak. And then I uploaded it.
That is like the biggest thing to learn. Like, I hate the sound of my own voice too, but for some reason in my brain I can trick myself. Like, well, that's not me. That's some other schmuck I'm editing for. So we gotta make sure this is good.
Yeah.
I think that was just the whole reason why it took us just so forever just to start this podcast, because we've been brewing this idea for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's just all of us hate the sound of our own voice.
So listeners,
Even-
you're gonna have to be the
even-
ones. Give us 5 stars.
Even when I'm acting, right? Or when I'm I have to see myself perform. It's so fucking uncomfortable. I fucking hate it. And I'd rather not watch it. I'm like, oh, who's that cute guy? Kylo from Star Wars. Who's that guy?
Adam Driver?
Yeah, he cannot stand hearing himself or watching himself. He gets huge anxiety. And I'm like,
I don't think he's ever watched his own movies ever. Like
He
the 3
hasn't.
Star Wars.
He
and the
hasn't
new-
watched his own
he's
movies,
never
like-
watched his own movies. Like, yeah,
I
you
don't
guys tell
blame
me
him.
how they are.
Yeah, I
don't-
don't think
I'm
I
like,
watched his own movies too either.
And I'm the exact same way. If I'm in a movie, I'm like, I'm not watching myself. I'm not gonna cringe at myself. I am the worst because you are your own worst critic, right? So it's like when you watch yourself, you're, oh good God, why have I done that? Why have I done that? Why did I say that in that way? Ew. So I'm rather just not watching it.
Yeah, I'm about to go back and edit this podcast and be like, who the fuck are these schmucks?
All right.
you might have to.
Yeah, so
All
that's
right,
gonna
you
be
might.
fun.
Anaphylactic shock. Shock is quite a big thing.
I know, right?
Oh
my God.
It's gonna be fun.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
It's gonna be fun. Give us 5 stars on every review site. 5 out of 5 on Yelp. Would listen again.
Fresh tomatoes.
Yes. No rotten tomatoes. We keep that shit fresh.
Yep.
Good
All right,
follow-up,
so,
roast. Good
At least I
follow-up.
do.
I say we all come to a conclusion. We're all gonna just conclude here for a little bit.
Go fuck yourself.
Sorry,
Andrew.
I went to,
What did you do?
I did the gavel and I hit the fish again.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can find y'all before we leave?
I even got a YouTube channel. You can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok.
Well, what's your username?
PrincessRoseMaria.
There we go.
Twitch. I haven't done a lot on my YouTube. I've also haven't I need to find good streams to post, but it's Wurmington on both of them. That is my go-to.
And for me, it's twitch.tv/RedEyedCritic, RedEyedCritic on YouTube, and REC Sports and Entertainment, so you can see how wrong at hockey I can be this year. because I did my predictions and it's already off to a bad start.
And you can't find me. Who are you? The government? Stop watching me. Go away.
I can find you.
No, you can find me at twitchtv.com/JamminSpree with 2 M's, so you know it's delicious. I don't stream, but you can still find me.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to announce the winner of tonight's podcast. Worm, you are tonight's winner with the most points.
Hey. Woo.
Nice.
Does
You
that-
get pick the topic next.
So now, yes,
Yes, does
It's a bit of
that
a
mean he
twist.
gets to host and does whatever
he
he
gets
wants?
to host the next topic for the podcast, and we will see y'all next week.
Yep.
Sweet.
We.
All right.
Me.
All right.
Burning Andrew at a stake.
God, I knew it! It was just a setup to get rid of me the whole time.
As you can tell, we're professionals. Yeah, we don't know how to end this podcast, so
I'm gonna die next week. Everyone have a good one.
You are. Make this one last, buddy.
Oh my god.
thank you for listening. This is our first podcast, our first episode. We broke our podcast cherries there, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Ooh.
Woo. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
night.
Love you.
Bye.